Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video, and today we are talking all things Blast Off event and what it means for the storyline, because this obviously adds a lot to the theories, to the speculation, and I'm going to go over the two biggest ones that people are talking about right now, and we're going to go over them. And as always, this is one of the most important videos for you guys to leave comments down below. What's your theory? Even right now, before you listen to my theory and what's going down, what's your theory? Let me know in the comments, and I'm going to be responding and reading so many of them. And make sure to touch that like button while you're down there, just for the hype, man. What an awesome event. If you have not seen the Rocket event, Blast Off Rocket launching event, don't worry, I'm going to play a video for you right now. Honestly, it's not even my video. It's like the best view ever. I'll link his Twitter down below. He got such a good view of this thing. And then once you've seen that, we're going to talk about it. We're going to go over it and discuss what this theory is and what's happening in the Fortnite Battle Royale world. There's the video, man, and oh my god, I'm sure most of you have seen it. I've watched this thing like at least 4 times already because the sound effects, the visuals, the mystery behind it, it's absolutely insane, man. I have I have a little bit of an idea what it means, but there is so much going on. I can't believe they put that much detail into it. What an awesome event. What a cool thing to be a part of in the video game world, man. Seriously, it's insane. So, let's start talking about this. What do we know? What did we see there? Let's kind of dissect the video to start. First off, we see the rocket launch. We see it go into the air, and then we actually hear some sort of hidden message. And we've already heard this message through the audio files that were leaked, and it's very hard to make out that message. I don't know what it says, but whatever it is, there's something there. Some like intercom, it sounds like, right, that you can hear. And I don't really know how we can hear that. How, like, was the rocket playing the sound, I guess? And then we see it go into the air, kind of just hover for a while, and then it looks like 4 lasers come down. It sets the coordinates on tilted towers, goes for the big boom, the explosion, and then it hits some sort of portal, it looks like, right? And then we just see it bouncing portal to portal to portal, when finally it just hits this final thing in the sky, and it makes this massive crack, and then the rocket is gone. So the other thing we know is the visitor is the one who launched the rocket. The reason we know that is, of course, that week 7, I believe it is, loading screen. And he's on his very fancy futuristic computer, and he's in charge of the rocket, right in front of the rocket. So we know that. We know the visitor's in charge. Now, what the heck happened, man? So let's start with theory number 1. And theory number one, basically I just went through like, I don't know, 50 Reddit posts. They weren't all about the theory, but I found about 5 to 10 theory posts, and most of them go with this one. And it's after watching the missile launch, it is coming back. It kept going through portals, and the final one was the huge crack. It isn't over yet. And I'm reading a post right now. One of the comments says, the hop rocks can rip through space and time, and we use them to jump higher. P.S. kind of supports a time travel history theory. And then another reply, the rocket was warping in and out of rifts, but the very last one that left a large crack seems to just be an abnormally large rift that did not close. Maybe something might come out of the rift. And this is my theory. I'm on this side right here because there is one other theory that a lot of you guys might be thinking, but this is the side I am on because let me talk about the other theory first, I guess. And I'm reading a tweet here. I've seen many people tweet this one at me. This is from Fakester. Brayden, I got a theory that's really interesting. As you know, the rocket launched in game and you saw the rocket was traveling through the map. Also, you saw the rocket aimed at Tilted with lasers and going straight to it, but there is a barrier surrounding it. When it was going to Tilted, there was a crack. Then the rocket traveled through different portals trying to escape. So the rocket was going up in the sky, trying to escape again. But there's a barrier. There's a barrier surrounding the whole island. Hence why we can't leave the play area and try to go to spawn lobby because there's a barrier surrounding us. Also, I think the rocket escaped because at the end there was a crack in the sky and the rocket was gone. Now, this kind of sums up the theory, but I should simplify it. The other theory is there is a dome around the Battle Royale map, all right? And this kind of makes sense, but when it was going in to hit Tilted, that does not look like a dome to me, right? There was some sort of barrier, like this guy says, in front of Tilted, which says, and that's not around the map. That's not a big force field around the map. That's right in the dead center. And a lot of the other ones were coming out of the side, so. It's a fair theory, but I think it going to hit Tilted and being stopped like in the middle of the map kind of disproves this one. But I thought I should bring it up because a lot of people are saying we're in a simulation, this is a dome, and something's going on. But I do want to note both theories think that the rocket has escaped, which I think it did too, and something is going to come back in. Now let's go back to the one I'm more on the side of, and that's this time traveler one. The reason I'm on this side as well, this theory side, is because there's been leaks talking about time travel already. It's already been discussed and talked about by a lot of people. So it makes sense that, and I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know how time travel works, man. No one does. It doesn't exist. But it seems to me that this visitor has blasted back into his planet, and I think... Do you guys think it was on accident or on purpose? Like, the beauty of these videos is we can talk about it in the comments, like I said, and you guys are a lot smarter than I am, and you'll bring up some crazy stuff, and then we can almost do like a part 2 with all the updated information and opinions. But I think it was on purpose. I think it was planned. It has to be with that futuristic keyboard that the visitor had. It's planned. And I think he had to make this massive rift. He was trying to make that massive rift. He made it at the very end, and now he's opening up. And I think the visitor's friends are going to come. I think he's letting... I don't know if it's bad guys in, good guys in. He's letting something in to the Fortnite Battle Royale map, and it seems to be related to time travel, right? Whether it's from the future or the past. Now, keep in mind, we do know there is an official leak that there's a new location called Wild West, which, of course, points to the past, right? We time travel back to the past rather than the future. So... And then that leak that I was talking about talks about I think like history, right? It's a history theme with Greeks and Romans and things like that. So all that to me points to this space and time rift rather than the dome theory. I just actually read one more thing. This is a tweet at me. So many of you guys are tweeting at me right now with your theories, and I freaking love it, man. I love it. Bro, this is from Austin Lana. Bro, the crack above the map is directly above Dusty Divot and not the middle of the map. I wonder if that means anything. And boom, that put a light bulb off in my head. The visitor came in this, whatever, the meteor, I guess it was, and he was in that capsule in Dusty Divot. The crack is right above Dusty Divot, which again, very much supports that theory that that's where the visitor came in. So why wouldn't he bring his friends in the exact same way? Oh, I like this guy. That was, thank you, Austin, for that tweet. That makes sense, and I think that further supports the rift theory. The last thing I'll quickly discuss is the map. It's super brief because all we got is the Wild West. I don't think there's going to be a brand new map. I think they're going to stick with the evolution thing, bring new people in, bring new points of interest in, and that's what we're going to see for the new map, I should say. Not the new map, but the new map additions, I guess, for Fortnite Season 5. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think down below. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm super excited, man. Touch that like button if you are as well, and please leave a comment down below. This is the one. If you don't usually comment, let me hear those thoughts, baby. Do you agree with me, disagree? Do you have something to add on? I want to hear it. Join the Rushers by subscribing. I'll keep you up to date on all of this stuff, and turn those notifications on. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.